Bruno, how have you seen yourself kind of adapt to the speed that you guys want to play with? You know, speed is also wants to play fast and in a hurry. You as a traditional big, how have you seen yourself adapt to playing with Kevin, Jalen?
Pretty well, man. It's just like I've said before. Just being it's like a younger energy, fresh energy. So for me, just to be able to run up and down, with everybody, and just be able to match the intensity that's on the floor whenever we play, is one of my best abilities. So for me, just to be able to get out there on the floor and kind of match the speed of those guys, Jalen and Scoot and everybody else. So I just try to do whatever it's asked me to do.
How do you feel about how your chemistry has developed with Jalen and with Kevin Porter Jr.? Just operating the pick and roll, being that rim running big.
Yeah, it's coming along, man. It's got a lot better since, when I first got here. Obviously, we can get even better than that. But, I'm happy with where we are right now. I think we got into a spot now where I understand exactly what Jalen wants to do coming up for pick and roll. And Scoot being left-handed, I also know exactly the spots on which side of the screen he likes the ball better at. So for me, just to be able to understand my guards and knowing exactly where they're best at and being able to provide them the best screen for them to use it, against the defense that the other team provides. So I just, like I said, man, I just try to come out there and be able to make an impact, however that may be.
Bruno, people don't realize that you are still a young guy yourself.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
How often do you surprise people with your athleticism?
I would say some people know, because, now it's obviously year 4 for me, so being around for 3 years now. But, people actually they still get a little surprised, because, being in a team like that, it makes it seem like I'm one of the older guys, but really I'm still one of the younger guys too. But, it's good, it's good to be able to go out there and surprise people sometimes and just be able to, do things that, like he just said before, just bringing a different dimension for this team, just, being able to, change the way and the style of play whenever Alpi is on the court, whenever I'm on the court.
Do you pride yourself going out there and trying to clean up the board as much as possible? Because over the last 2 seasons, this is a franchise that struggled with rebounds. But, since you've been a part of this team during the preseason, it seems like that's a part where they actually improved.
Yeah, no, for sure. For me, I talk to the guys a lot. We talk a lot in the locker rooms. And for me, one of my biggest gifts is my athleticism and just be able to, be out there and be physical and jump and get rebounds and block shots. So for me, that's like my gifts, what I'm saying? That's like my Christmas gifts, just be able to get on the floor. And whenever I can get rebounds and then blocks, I get happy. What I'm saying? I don't worry so much more about other things because, we have a lot of guys on this team with the ability to do so much. Just for me to be able to come in and make an impact with the little things that I gotta, bring to the table. Shit, why not? I take it personal, what I'm saying? I take it as, that's my Christmas gift. Every time I open a gift, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is for me.
What's it like trying to box out Tari in practice?
It's pretty annoying, man. Tari is everywhere, which is good for us. Me and Tari kind of have gone to a place now too where every time I get boxed out, because a lot of times in the game there's so much attention because I go to the boards every time and he's able to come right back behind my back and crush and get the rebounds and put it right back. So he's very active on the glass, which is good for a young guy coming into the league in his first year.
What is it like working with Coach Baptiste this year? What is it like working with Coach Mike Baptiste?
It's been good, man. It's been good. I have already learned a lot, since I got here a little late in the summer. And just to be able to, pick things off, what he knows out of his knowledge and just be able to, work on things that, pregame and stuff like that, picking up his mind and stuff like that. So for me, man, I like I said, I try to simplify the game as much as I can, and he's one of the guys helping me with that.
He had a long career playing overseas in Europe. Is he able to teach you some of the tricks that he learned over there to use here?
We haven't gotten to that point yet. We're still early. It's still preseason, but I feel like with as the year goes on, we're definitely going to tap into that.